after we left Martin, we are heading to Kaş. You can see this Greek island maze. This is the Greek island maze, and there is Kaş. We are heading the wind. We were having a good wind now, so it's blowing. We have been passing by the Greek waters, and these guys now are, seems like they're gonna make us a bit of trouble because they're cutting us now. I don't know what to do, but we will see. We passed Greek border. It's very close to Kaş. They were right, we were without permission, but we just wanted to see a bit closer. And we noticed that the Coast Guards was coming with a fast speed towards us. If I would go straight, I think most probably they would gonna stop us. Actually, normally if you don't land, there's no problem. But anyway, I just turned 40 degrees to starboard, and after 5 minutes they just turned back and disappeared. Although I tried 3 times anchoring the same place, which was close the opposite side of the marina, somehow the boat was drifting, so I noticed something was wrong. This is what we caught. This is an anchorage point in Kaş, and we caught this thing with our anchor. Fuck, it's big, man. Yeah. Jacob wanted to jump in the sea and try to take it off with his hands, but I didn't want to risk anything because it was very heavy. So I made a plan to sail the boat to the shore. As you see, there was shallow waters there, maybe about 2 meters. Then when I felt the thing has stepped on the bottom, I dropped the anchor a bit, and then I go backwards, and luckily it came off, and we were just fine with that. I gave the exact location of the cage to the marina, and also wrote it to some forums that our sailors will be aware of that. And then we were back to the coast, and we came to the marina. It's a huge marina, Kaş Marina actually. A lot of boats on the yard. And let's have a ride to the Kaş city center and explore. İşte Coşkun'u.
Ne haber?
İyi, sen nasılsın?
Yalnız mı geldin?
Yok ya, arkadaşım da geldi.
Ha, nerede?
Geleyim. This is Manchilis Art. If you ever come to Kaş, this is the first place you have to come. Yeah, that's good. We clearly take off the anchor after yesterday's incident. As I show you in the video, we caught something like a cage, which was quite heavy, 2.5 meter to 2.5 meters square, something like a cage. They just put just under here. This is Cash Sailing Club. I think there should be a construction material or something while they were building these things here. And we are heading to Cash Marina to get some water, fresh water, and then we'll be saving about 8 hours to Fethiye. Our target is Gemiler Bay. By the way, if any of you are curious about how they take these huge boats and cats for maintenance to the land, so you see there's a big lift about 200 tons carrying capacity, and on it now there's a 46 foot, or no, 47 foot, yeah, catamaran. They are taking it up now, lifting, and they will be shoring it for some maintenance work. Here how they do it. They install 2 thick belts under the boat and hang it up first. And this lift moves with the wheels, and once it's up, they just drive it into the marina, and they find a spot to put it on the land. We're leaving Cash now and heading to Fethiye. We are on our way to Fethiye and Göcek. Left Cash 1 hour ago. Mr. Lawson is preparing delicious food for us. Have both sails up and heading to Fethiye with something like 4 knots. And the great food is done by Mr. Jacob. Look at this. Burası da Gemiler Koyu. Bugün burada konaklıyoruz. Tek başımıza kapattık gibi görünüyor koyu ama aslında var. İleride bir sürü tekne var. Ama biz tabii ki buraya geldik. park the boat here. We are on our way to Fethiye. There's a diving center. The diving guys are down. There's a scuba school of Fethiye. We came to Fethiye. Now looking for an anchorage point. I think I will be anchoring in between these two boats, and then we will take the dinghy and we'll be going for some shopping and eat some stuff. We left Fethiye and going to Göcek. On the way, the wind started growing like 18 knots. I installed one trolling line for fishing, and like after 10 minutes I heard it was like zzz. Then I said, okay, I catch something big. And when we turned back, there was a kite surfer shouting and waving us like maybe 40 meters away, and then I noticed something was wrong here. We called him. Not we called him, but he tangled to us because he shouldn't pass that close to a boat. It's very dangerous. And then we called him, he said everything's fine. I cut the line immediately, and then he just sailed away. But it was scary for us. He didn't care at all, but he should be careful, I guess. Obviously, in such a circumstance, I wouldn't have time to take my GoPro and just record everything, because there should be something dodgy going on there. I thought it tangled to him, and we suddenly called him. It was very windy, so I cannot take him to the boat, but he said, oh, okay, everything fine, just cut it. And I already cut it when I saw him, but yeah, we couldn't unfortunately capture it to the camera.